Are we recording now? Is this what's happening? No! I'm not ready! Hey there, kings and queens. My name is Kincaid McMinn, and you're watching the Kingly Love YouTube channel. A friend of mine messaged me recently. They're working out and they're feeling really good in the streets, but not in the sheets. What's going on? We'll discuss that today. A friend of mine sent me a message and said that they're working out a lot. They're getting a lot of muscle, they're getting a lot of muscle tone. They're, bulking up and they're doing really well. And now they're trying to cut some of the fat out of their diet, trying to cut some of the fat in their body and really show off the muscles that they've built up. The only downside is that they're also experiencing a bit of a drop in their libido, in their sex drive as they're going about this process. And they sent me a message asking, what's going on here? So I want to break that down for you guys real quick. There are a couple of causes as to why, as you're cutting and trying to lose body fat, you could also be experiencing a drop in your sex drive. One thing to keep in mind is that whether you're too high or too low, your body fat affects your hormones and your sex drive. The reason for this is because of a compound known as sex hormone binding globulin, which binds to sex hormones in your body, mainly testosterone, which then causes the amount of bioavailable testosterone in your body to go down. And as your testosterone goes down, your sex drive also goes down with it. Another issue is that it could just be a simple matter of caloric deficiency. It makes sense, evolutionarily speaking, that if your body perceives a food shortage, there's a drought, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to be having sex and making babies. So that could be a huge part of it as well. And lastly, it could be a psychological thing. What's more important than the way that your body looks is how you feel about how your body looks. You could be 2% body fat, but if you still don't feel good about the way that your body is, you're not gonna feel very sexy in it. Likewise, there are plenty of women or men who are plus size individuals who love their body and absolutely rock the eroticism that they hold inherently, and they love themselves, and so as an extension, they have a rocking sex life. You can have a kick-ass, take-name sex life, whether you're bigger or smaller. It all comes down to how you view yourself. So what are some possible solutions? Number one is one thing that you've already been doing, and that's to exercise. You're already doing that? That's great. Keep doing it. Don't stop. Don't change anything in your program. Exercise releases endorphins and dopamine. Endorphins and dopamine make you happy. When you're already happy, it's easier to feel happy enough to have sex, which will make you feel even happier. It's kind of a momentum scenario. It's easy to get a rolling ball moving faster than it is to get something stuck in place to try to inch forward. Next, I would focus on eating a well-balanced diet. Avoid yo-yo diets unless there's a specific goal in mind that you know that particular diet's going to help you achieve. If you're already working out, chances are you already have training partners or a coach or a nutritionist that you're consulting. Go ahead and talk to them about ways to tweak your diet to where you can still reach your goals of fat loss, but not lose your sex drive in the process. Focus on whole foods, foods that are rich in antioxidants, zinc, and amino acids like salmon, eggs, asparagus, or berries. The last thing I would recommend is to try to reconnect with yourself and viewing yourself as a sexy person, regardless of what your body fat percentage is. A huge point that we talked about before was what's more important than your body composition itself is how you feel about it. So do this exercise. I'm not joking. Do what I'm about to tell you. Get completely naked, stand in front of a mirror, stand tall and proud with your head held high, and then look at yourself. I mean really look at yourself. Notice all the things about your body. Notice all the curves. If there's bumps, then there's bumps. If there's if there's a pimple, then there's a pimple. It doesn't matter. Notice everything about your body. But instead of saying, oh, I hate that about myself, focus on the things that you love about yourself instead. Really take the time to notice, oh, I like the way that dimple fits on my cheek. I like the way that freckle looks on my ass. It's almost like a little cutie mark on my butt. It's really nice. Take time and really appreciate all the things that you love about yourself. Even if there's something that you don't necessarily like, try to tell yourself that you love it anyway. And then once you feel really good about yourself, once you've eye-fucked every single inch of your body, go ahead and fuck yourself, masturbate. It'll be great. It'll get those endorphins running. It'll acquaint yourself with yourself and teach you how to love yourself. And when you know how to do that, you're going to have a higher sex drive overall because you're going to know how to guide your partner and let your partner know what makes you feel good too. So that's all I have for you guys today in terms of trying to maintain your sex drive while you're on a diet and while you're on a cut to try to make yourself look super swole. You already got those gains going, it's time to really show them off and feel good and feel sexy doing it. Let me know in the comments down below. What's your experience been with weight loss? Have you ever struggled with your sex drive because of it? What's that been like for you? Or did I miss something? Sound off in the comments. And be sure to share this with your friends who may be going through the same thing, especially now that summer is here. We all want to look our best and feel our best. Share this with your friends. Lastly, go ahead and hit subscribe if you want to see more fun, sexy content from me. In the meantime, I'll let you guys get back to your awesome summer breaks that's already here. Love like royalty.